If your partner is friends with an ex that is disrespectful to your relationship, then your partner does not respect you. Let me say that again in a different way. If your partner is friends with an ex that they were in a relationship with that does not honor you guys' current relationship, and they do things like overstep the boundaries or sends inappropriate messages and so forth to your partner, then your partner themselves does not respect you nor your relationship. I'm saying this for the people out there in that circumstance where your partner is still friends with their ex, right? And by the way, there's nothing wrong with being friends with your ex as long as that relationship can be 100% and authentically platonic and respectful of your current relationship. But I know a lot of people are out there in circumstances where your partner's still friends with their ex and their ex is doing things that are a violation, at least in your eyes, towards the relationship you and your partner share, and your partner doesn't see it that way, or they won't put a stop or check or put a boundary in place with their ex, and it's starting to cause big problems for you guys in your relationship. Now, whether your partner's aware that they're not respecting you or your relationship that you have with them by the nature of the relationship they have with this ex is in question, right? That's something to have a conversation about. But either way, the point is you can't continue to build in a relationship with someone that will allow someone from the past or someone outside of your relationship to do things that violate you feeling secure in the relationship and themselves, or someone that doesn't understand certain boundaries that needs to be in place to make sure someone outside the relationship doesn't impact you guys inside the relationship. And to be more particular, I'm speaking of situations where your partner's ex is maybe sending certain text messages and speaking in a certain language that has a certain energy or nature to it that's kind of flirtatious or kind of sexual in some way, and your partner is saying, oh, it's just harmless, he doesn't mean anything bad or she doesn't mean anything by it, it's no big deal. That cannot fly. Any communication between someone and their ex, if you are moved on in a new relationship, should only be platonic conversation, maybe like a dear friend or acquaintance or something, but it should never slip into lanes to where it's questionable as to what they meant by certain messages that give off a certain impression. Furthermore, an ex that inserts themselves into you guys' business, your partner's ex should never have a say so in what goes on in you guys' relationship. No one should really, but if your partner is allowing their ex to have an active role in you guys' relationship, this is a big flag and a big sign of disrespect to you and your relationship as a whole. And to be clear, the reason why these things are a violation to your relationship and disrespectful to you is because the definition of disrespect really means lack of courtesy for, right? So your partner's not showing a courtesy for the things that makes you feel comfortable, safe, and reassured and secure with the way they're operating with their ex. At the end of the day, the only thing that matters most with two people in a relationship is how both of those individuals feel. So if you feel like it's a violation with the way they are operating, right, then your partner should respect you enough to hear you out and make some form of adjustments to make you feel safe and more reassured and secure in the relationship, instead of just saying, oh, you're just overreacting and doing what they want to do in respect to their relationship with their ex. And this disrespects your relationship as a whole, because if you don't feel respected, then the relationship's not respected, and the sanctity of it and what makes it special is not being respected, because an outside influence has more weight in your relationship than you do. Now, whether your partner feels you're being extreme or you're being overboard about your feelings towards their relationship with their ex and all this, that, and the third, that's up for debate, right? But that's exactly why I need you to have a boundaries conversation with your partner to get on the same page and agree to what the terms and rules for the relationship need to be boundaries wise, so you both can feel like you're being respected in it. This also opens the door for you guys to have open conversations so that they can understand why you feel what they're doing, how they're conducting with this person is inappropriate, and you can hear them out on why they feel there's nothing wrong with it. And you can compromise, keyword compromise, and come to a middle ground on where you guys can land the plane. But the trick to doing this, so it doesn't become just, my perspective versus yours, get clear on what the unified goal is for the relationship again. What kind of relationship do you guys want to have? What's the outcome you're seeking? What direction are you trying to go? And is how you guys are operating in respect to your boundaries, the ones you have set or the ones you have not set, or are they helping you honor what you need to be doing to get to the goal? So if this relationship from your partner to their ex is infringing upon the ability for you both to feel safe in the relationship, so you both can be happy to both band together and go attack your relationship goals and travel together and get a home and all those things, then something has to be adjusted. What values are we bound together by towards our goal, right? What do we both believe in? And is the way we're operating or the way that your partner's operating with this person honoring you guys' values? Take the me out of it and bring the us into it and get focused on what we're trying to accomplish. And is the way you are operating with this ex helping us do that? Take that approach and it can bring a lot better clarity to how you guys need to move forward and what adjustments need to be made in respect to that relationship with your partner to your ex, to where you learn that your partner does want to respect you. They just didn't realize that they were not. Now they see how they were not. Or you come to realize that they may not respect you the way you thought or don't agree with your value structure, and you may need to decide on whether continuing in a relationship makes sense for you or not. Either way, you'll be going in the right direction towards a healthier outcome regardless. If you and your partner need help getting clear on your relationship boundaries and foundational rules to make sure you don't have relationships outside of the relationship that is impacting things and ruining you guys' results, DM me coaching and we'll get to work on fixing things. Let's get it.